continue living even when life feels stagnant. When certain areas of our lives start to feel stagnant, we tend to want to wait until something moves, and we tend to wait until something changes or something clicks. And right now, it is very important for you to not spend this waiting period waiting. Use this period of time of stagnancy to build, to live your life, to enjoy your life. Don't prevent yourself from continuing to live just because a part of your life feels stagnant right now. A period of time that is stagnant is such an amazing time to build routines, to show up consistently to your routines, and to build this strong foundation of habits that support you, that make you feel good, and that help you one step at a time get to bigger goals that you have. And even during this time, if you don't feel like you're making a lot of progress, it is so important to keep going and to keep showing up, because even if you are showing up consistently, but you don't feel like you're making a lot of progress, those small steps accumulate over time. And the result is not the only thing that is important here. Making progress is not the only thing that is important. While you're showing up consistently, you're also building that muscle of discipline and of showing up, being consistent with your habits that are important to you and that are in your schedule for a reason. It's also so important to continue to live your life. Make plans to see people, make plans to have fun. Take the time to be grateful for your life, to enjoy the life that you're living, and to have fun, because it is so great and important to build in your life and to have these projects and these goals. But life is also meant to be lived. So, in whatever season you're in right now, don't forget to live. Don't forget to continue living, having fun through everything that you need to do or that you want to do. Try your best to still find time to enjoy your life, to enjoy yourself, to rest, to support yourself, to see people, like I said, to do activities, to do the things that you wanted to do. Not necessarily because they bring you progress for your goals, but also do things that you enjoy and that you do just for the sake of doing it, just for the sake of enjoying that activity or that habit or that thing. And by continuing to live your life and to still show up for your habits consistently, it will help move things along. The stagnancy that you feel right now has a lot more chances of picking up the pace and of changing and not being stagnant anymore when you continue to show up for your projects, for the things that you're building, for your habits, and when you continue to live your life and to be active in your life. Because your life might feel stagnant, but when you continue to do all of those things and to live your life, you're still creating a little bit of movement. Even if it is not as fast as you would want it to be, that slow movement still continues to get things moving. And then eventually, most likely what will happen is that the pace will pick up a little bit at a time, and then eventually you will get to a point where you don't feel so stagnant anymore. Continuing to live your life during this time of stagnancy can also help you with what you're struggling with or what you're feeling stagnant with. If it is a project that you're feeling stagnant with, continuing to live your life is allowing you to take a step back from it and give it space. And what happens very often is that once you're not wrestling with it anymore and you're letting it breathe, you get more ideas, you get new inspiration and motivation while you're just out living your life. And that can those that inspiration and motivation and those ideas, you can bring them back to that project to try new things and to get a new sense of movement with it, even if it's not at the fastest pace right at the beginning. You're still able to get things moving a little bit and get rid of that stagnancy a little bit. So, if right now you feel like you're in this period of stagnancy, continue to move forward. Find small ways in which you can continue to move in your life, continue to live your life, continue to show up consistently to the habits that you have in your schedule, to even continue to show up consistently to that thing that you feel very stagnant with in your life. Still continue to show up for it, and maybe you'll only be able to show up for it at a small scale, but you can still continue to show up for it consistently. But it's very important not to hyper focus on that so much. Really remind yourself of all the other ways that you can show up for yourself in your life, all of the other ways that you can live your life and enjoy your life and show up for those things too. Create this balance and trust that as you keep moving forward, the stagnancy will lessen, something will click, and sometimes the period of stagnancy is very much needed because maybe that thing that you're feeling stagnant with, maybe it needs a break. Maybe you do need to take a step back from it to continue to live your life and to continue to build this foundation of habits that serve you and that are good for you. And that will help you along the way to show up for that project, that thing that is stagnant right now. Your life is meant to be a space for you to build, to create, to evolve into, and to grow, but it's also meant to be enjoyed and to be lived. So do not forget to live your life because you're too focused on creating something. Continue to live your life, continue to enjoy your life for what it is, and continue to dream about what it can become.